E3 is not too far off, and it looks as if Sony wants to do some major damage to themselves by opening their fucking mouth. Sean Layden, come on down. Let's join the party of fucking morons alongside Phil Spencer. Come on, let's just join this party of fucking morons. Why not? Link in the description down below of why he's a idiot. Okay? You want to explain why you don't have backwards compatibility? I'm gonna give you a piece of advice, Sean. You don't touch the subject. You don't talk about it. Sean, you are literally right here at the corner of E3. This is the worst fucking subject to talk about. PlayStation Now is not successful. You won't release numbers of PlayStation Now. You, in fact, haven't since it launched. Do you think we're stupid? You then talk about how backwards compatibility is one of the least used features. When you don't offer it, it doesn't get used. And PlayStation Now isn't successful because you're charging people to do backwards compatibility, you fucking idiot. It is free on the Wii U, it is free on the Wii. And it gets used. It is free on the fucking Xbox One, and it was free on the 360, and it got used. It was free on your PS2, and it got used. Ask anybody. Are you fucking well, I know you're fucking stupid. You made these dumb fucking statements. Again, link in the description. If you don't believe what I'm telling you, go read his comments. It is in black and white. He literally told the guy it's the least used feature. PlayStation Now is the reason it's not being used. Nobody is dumb enough to go, hey man, I want to play some backwards compatible games. So what I'm going to do, Sean, is I'm going to pay you for those games that I've already paid for. I have a copy of this game right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Nintendo $10 a month to play this game on said system. No, Nintendo's smarter than that. 360 or Xbox is smarter than that. They're like, hey, you already own a copy of said fucking game. Just plug it into the next generation and it's good to fucking go. Sony is like, no, give us more money, even though you probably still have that insanely built up fucking library of games. Even though you still have that library of big fucking games that you built over the last decade, give us more money. Yeah, PlayStation Now is fucking useless. We all know it. Nobody's buying into it, Sean. It's time to come with grips. It's time. So, come on. Just come on down to the dumbass fucking moron section of people who run the products of, brands under bigger companies like Microsoft with the Xbox brand. Phil, he runs that, and you with PlayStation under the Sony umbrella. Come on, let's join the team of dumb fucking morons who just have no control over saying stupid shit. The reason you re-release shit, Sean, is because you didn't make backwards compatibility a thing. It is the most requested thing you've gotten. which means people would use it. I mean, fuck, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I've got common fucking sense. Just like a lot of people. If it's the most requested thing you have, which is what you said in your article there, buddy, obviously, a lot of people would fucking use it because a lot of people have a lot of PS3 games still. A lot of people still have their PS3s still. You fucking moron. So, congratulations. Now I get to watch you have a damage control fucking statement now. Phil had his last month. You're gonna have yours this month during E3. You might even have it during the week of E3. I don't know who the fuck decided to let you run out and do this. Obviously, you need to be pimp slapped and they need to be fucking fired because you shouldn't have went out and said anything, and they should have been smart enough to say E3 is literally a week and some days away. Don't say anything. Just don't bring it up. Don't say a fucking word. Just act like it's not real. But you weren't smart enough to do that. I haven't had to lay into you assholes for a while. I literally have been able to leave you alone for a while now because Xbox is a bigger target than you idiots right now. They literally are a bigger target because their hardware's coming out. They have new hardware coming out, and they're an easier target than you are right now because they have no exclusive content. They have hardware coming out, but they have no exclusive content coming out, and Phil is just being an idiot. And it seems like you want the spotlight back for being the dumbest fucking brand. I don't know what to say because this seems like it would have been an easy ass way to stay in second place for E3 because I still think Nintendo is going to take first because they have less to prove. All they have to do at E3 is show up with the fucking games. That's it. Even if they're not going to have an on-stage presentation, all they got to do is have games. That's it. That's all they got to do at their treehouse or whatever the fuck they're doing. All they got to do is have an hour worth of video of games. That's it. That's all they have to do. PlayStation, you have shit to prove. You have a lot to prove. You have PlayStation 4 Pro. You have to prove that thing is fucking worth buying. VR. It's been over 6 months and that shit is nowhere near 80 games. It's regularly available, thank God now. But you're not even close to 80 games and you're almost over. You're getting real close to that year mark. It's right around the corner. It'll be October quicker than you can blink an eye at. And you're not even halfway to the 80 games mark. You're just not. That's going to be a failure, not a success. I'll say that now. It's going to be a failure. Not because of the sales, but because they're not going to reach their promise of 80 games. Okay? And then you got the PS Vita. You still got the Vita. You got the Slim as well. You got more hardware on the market right now. You've got something to fucking prove. And then you've got Xbox. Phil has got to be the biggest fucking and best fucking salesperson of all time. And he's got to come out swinging with some exclusive content that's not part of Play Anywhere. I know how much he loves Play Anywhere, but he's got to let that shit go. He's got to let that shit go. He's got to get over Play Anywhere. And he has got to fucking make it to where Xbox as a brand itself starts having a little bit of fucking reason for people to fucking buy it. Otherwise, he's gonna start having his numbers fall off again. Even after releasing new hardware, it's not gonna sell. It's gonna sit on the shelves. Nobody's gonna fucking buy this thing because the game is gonna appear on a fucking PC. So why buy the Xbox brand if it's gonna be on PC? What would be the point? See what I'm saying? So PlayStation, you have an easy win for second place at E3 if you just shut the fuck up. But stupid statements like, well, we don't do backwards compatibility for reasons, and letting this fucking jack off go and talk is gonna fuck it up. Anyway, like I've said this now like 3-4 times. The link is in the description down below. Feel free to go read it. I know I've probably offended quite a few people for talking shit on PlayStation. I normally piss off people for talking shit on PlayStation. I'm not a yes man. I know they've sold over 60 million PS4s. That doesn't impress me. Numbers don't mean shit to me. Never have, never will. They're not gonna relive the glory days of the PS2. I don't care how many fucking PS4s they sell. Because you have to remember, the one that did the best is still the base model that looked like a fucking, what they call it? The back of a jet engine or some shit like that. Or made the noise of a jet engine. It did this little number, had this little slant. That's the one that sold the most. Not the Slim, not the Pro. They just combined those in to the numbers of the base model that came out in 2013. These two haven't sold shit. Okay? They haven't sold shit. It doesn't look like they're going to sell shit. Sony doesn't even care to push the fucking Pro. So, with that kind of information on the market, they're not going to hit PS2 numbers. And the fact they're not even concerned about their own fucking exclusive content being Pro compatible, being, Pro, what do they call it? I have a game here that's actually Pro compatible, but Pro enhanced. This is one of the games that's Pro enhanced, Fate Extella. I don't have the game in here, but it's Pro enhanced. But it's not a first party, but a exclusive game to PlayStation. Not every PS4 exclusive game is Pro enhanced. The fact that not every PS4 exclusive game is Pro enhanced is kind of fucking sad. So, with all that kind of information, you gotta think that shit's just kind of a pipe dream. I know everybody would like to see it happen, but it's just kind of a pipe dream. So, definitely, Sony, this is how I'm gonna tell you. Get your shit together, man. Get your shit together. Act like you got some common sense. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit back and have fun beating your ass like I have for over a year. I started a channel talking shit on you, and I'm gonna continue talking shit on you because I have actually enjoyed your games, even though they're third-party, games that you buy, so they'll not be put on anything else. So they're third-party, first-party exclusives. They're not real exclusive. They're not really first-party games because you don't have a studio that creates them. Sort of like what Microsoft does. They don't have any real, true, blue exclusive content either. They just buy games from third-party developers so they don't get released anywhere else. Sort of like Halo. It's not really a first-party game. Microsoft does not have a gaming studio where they create the games. They buy them from like Bungie or 343 or Remedy, and then that content is exclusive to them from that kind of aspect. Unlike Nintendo, who has their own studio and makes their own games that way, that's why they're a gaming company. But I do enjoy some of your games, but I'm not gonna continue not talking shit about you when you do stupid fucking shit like this. The PS4 is a Blu-ray player, and I own a Blu-ray player through my PS4, through my Xbox One. I have a actual Blu-ray player in of itself, and these are printed on DVDs. My Blu-ray player can play actual DVDs. If I go and get my mom's DVDs, Like, she's got a couple DVDs downstairs. If I go get one of those DVDs just to watch and plug it into my Blu-ray player, it'll actually fucking play the movie. This should actually play. This game should actually work in there. One of my 360 games will play on my Xbox One. They actually made the fucking DVD version of their 360 because they're printed on DVDs. Work in the Blu-ray player of the Xbox One. That's just fucking common sense. Okay, you decided not to. Your fault there. And PS3 games are printed on Blu-ray. The fact you didn't want PS3 games to be playable on another Blu-ray player, which is what the PS4 has, is just fucking mind-boggling. Just kind of like goes around and fucks everybody in the head because they're like, I don't understand what's going on. You just didn't want to do it because you're so money hungry. Because, and overall, I've said this plenty of times too, you lost so much money with the PS3. You're trying in and everything to make back all that money you don't have. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to stop there because this video has gone on for a long time and I think that's kind of the point. I get it. I really do. I get it. Anyway, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Deuces.